Hello, welcome back to episode 6 of Wisdom by Heart. Wisdom because it's what the world needs more than anything these days. By heart because we want to learn these words of wisdom and live by them. So this isn't just one of those inspirational videos that you watch and then forget about. I'm Aliki Reddy, and I like showing up here every week to wake you up from the world of your mind, to help you realize the resistance you're carrying around in your being, and to show you that freedom is always available right here, right now. This week's wisdom quote is by Jeff Foster, and it's all about meditation, because we have some funny ideas around this topic of meditation, and we want to clear all that up today. Meditation is an invitation to shine the light of your attention on this moment. Meditation is an invitation to shine the light of your attention on this moment. I've seen lots of ideas about meditation out there, and what I come across mostly is frustration. People who are frustrated because they feel that they're doing it wrong. They've been told that meditation looks like this, or meditation should look like this, and decided meditation's not for me because I can't sit still for long enough, because my mind is always racing and I can't quiet my thoughts. I just don't have the willpower and self-discipline to be sitting down doing this stuff every day, etc., etc., etc. But Jeff Foster blows all that out of the water and tells us meditation is simply an invitation to shine the light of your attention on this moment. Suddenly, meditation doesn't seem so difficult, does it? In fact, it becomes something rather delightful. It's actually the most natural thing you can do, because you're coming out of everything else and back to now, this precious moment of life. You're slowing down to the pace of presence, a most beautiful pace, unrushed, no pressure, no expectations, just being here now. And you allow everything that doesn't belong to this moment to fade into the background. That means letting go of everything that happened today, putting aside all the drama, a lot of drama up there usually, letting all the busyness of the day fade into the background, and bringing your attention back here. This is an invitation that is open to you at any time, at any moment in your life, wherever you may be, whatever you may be doing, even in the middle of a crowded room or a busy subway or a busy street, while you're studying or working, even in the middle of a difficult situation, when you first wake up, throughout the day, or when you lay down to rest. This invitation is always open. An invitation to shine the light of your attention. Our attention tends to be off in the past quite often, or off in the future. Actually, it's interesting how some of us tend to give more of our attention to the past and relive things that have happened, ruminate on our life story and history, And some of us prefer to give our attention to the future. This was always my preference, where you're imagining a better life, everything being better or possibly worse, and sort of being fixated on the future and projecting your life into the future. But none of these things are actually real life. They're more like movies playing in your mind. The movie of memories and the movie of imagination. And there's nothing wrong with remembering and imagining. Actually, these are wonderful things that we can do, that can bring us joy, that can help us to understand many things and help us to create, right? But the trouble comes in when we spend most of our time giving our attention to the past and the future, because then we're missing life, and we don't want to miss life, especially as we get older. So gather your attention back from the past, gather it back from the future. You can always come back to that later. We want to gather our attention back into our body and notice our breath, our beautiful, life-giving breath that sustains us from moment to moment and that we take for granted. Shining the light of attention on this moment by coming back to the anchor of your breath. So let's shine the light of our attention on this moment. You simply stop and observe this present scene of your life. What's it like to be alive, right here, right now, where you are? You simply tune into what this moment holds. What can you see? What can you hear? You don't even have to put your answer into words. Just notice. Become aware. You don't need your ideas, concepts, and opinions here. Shining the light of awareness doesn't actually require the mind. Now, you might find some objections popping up here because the mind doesn't like to be made redundant. It feels it has a very important job to do, and it does. But it doesn't need to keep us busy and bothered all the time. Not anymore. Meditation is an invitation to shine the light of your attention on this moment, this glorious moment. You see, you are the light. We can say in British English, you're the torch, or in American English, you're the flashlight. Either way, you're the light, and a light shines brightly. And the way that you shine brightly is by giving your attention to this moment. The light of your attention is such a precious thing, and yet we squander it all the time. You know, we just give our attention to so many things that don't serve us, so many things that pull us out of the present moment, so many things that get us thinking in a downward spiral or agitate us, cause us to get worked up, right? You know what I'm talking about. Be aware of what you're shining the light of your attention on. It's very important. Very important. Meditation is an invitation to shine the light of your attention on this moment. when you shine the light of your attention on this moment, you're simply observing and taking in the landscape of now, as though you're looking at a painting of this moment. And when you look at a painting, there's no right or wrong about it. The painting is simply what it is, and when you're looking intently at it, you're not thinking about it. How is this moment painting itself? This isn't a question that we answer with our mind-made concepts and opinions. The only thing that's required is awareness. It turns out that meditation is so simple, so easy. Ultimately, what we're doing here is coming back from the world of our conditioned mind, back to the present awareness that we are in our true nature, where we take a lovely, much-needed rest from trying to be someone and trying to do so much. A delightful vacation from our ideas of everything that's wrong with my life, and an empowering break from my mind-made identity and everything that I feel has gone wrong in my life up until now. We leave all of that behind. It doesn't matter how long for, as long as we do it. And we find ourselves back in this moment, observing the landscape of now, without any thought about it. You know, when you meditate in this way, by shining the light of your attention on this moment, it frees you to be who you really are. It frees you to be this present awareness. It frees you to be fully here, not missing life anymore. And so meditation becomes something truly delightful and not difficult to do at all. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts have always been about meditation and whether that's changed at all. As you go about your day, remember what it means to really meditate. Notice what it's like to slow down to the pace of presence. Look and see how this moment is painting itself. What does the landscape of now look like? You don't need a story about it, just your light, your attention, shining here on this moment as it is. That's all. Everything else can wait. Meditation is an invitation to shine the light of your attention on this moment. Thank you so much for being here. My new website is now live, so come and visit alikireddy.com and explore the free content and coaching support waiting for you there. Until next time, always remember to trust the wisdom within you.